This is called a waffle cone. This is called soft serve. This is called a carton. And this is called an ice cream parlor. I'm Teacher Mike, and today we are learning English vocabulary for talking about ice cream, as well as sentences that you can use when ordering ice cream. First things first, ice cream is what we call a dairy product. Dairy products are foods that are made from milk. However, nowadays you can also get ice cream which is not made from milk. You can call this either non-dairy ice cream or plant-based ice cream. When you buy ice cream at the supermarket, it often comes in a container that looks something like this. In the US, we usually call this container either a tub or a pint. A pint, however, is always 16 ounces. So if the container looks like this one, but it's larger than 16 ounces, that would just be called a tub. Some people might also call these containers cartons. However, carton usually describes the larger rectangular containers like this one. But honestly, most of the time it's really not that important to specify the size or shape of the container. So usually I just say a thing of ice cream. For example, we've still got 2 things of ice cream left in the freezer. The place where you go to eat ice cream is usually called an ice cream shop, an ice cream place, or an ice cream parlor. Ice cream parlor is the oldest of these 3 terms, and it makes us think of the traditional ice cream parlors which were very popular from the 1920s until the 1950s. So a business might call itself an ice cream parlor to make people think of the classic ice cream parlors of that time period. But in everyday conversation, most people just say ice cream shop, ice cream place, or the name of the business. Now we're going to learn about some of the things that they sell at ice cream shops, as well as some sentences that you can use to order them. But first, if you are finding this video useful, please don't forget to hit the like button. Doing this really helps my channel, but it also helps other English learners like you because it tells them that this is a good video to watch. It also just tells me that you like the video, and helps me decide whether I should make more videos like this one in the future. So, when you buy ice cream at an ice cream shop, it usually comes in either a cup or a cone. You'll also need to decide how many scoops you want. This cone has 1 scoop, and this cone has 2 scoops. If you want your ice cream in a cup, you might want to ask how many scoops are in each size cup. For example, you could ask how many scoops are in a small cup, or how many scoops are in a medium cup. If a medium cup has 2 scoops and you would like 2 different flavors, you could say something like this. Could I please have a medium with 1 scoop of chocolate and 1 scoop of vanilla? Or if you want your ice cream in a cone, you could say something like this. Could I please have a cone with 1 scoop of chocolate and 1 scoop of vanilla? Then they might ask if you'd like any toppings. Toppings are the things that you put on top of your ice cream. For example, candies, nuts, sprinkles, whipped cream, hot fudge, or chocolate syrup. Also, hot fudge and chocolate syrup are both types of chocolate sauce that you can put on ice cream. However, chocolate syrup is usually thinner and poured from a bottle at room temperature. Hot fudge is usually thicker, chocolatier, and warm. If you want toppings, you can start by asking, how many toppings do I get? Or, how many toppings are included? When they tell you how many toppings are included, then you just tell them which toppings you want. For example, I'll have whipped cream and sprinkles, please. Or if you want more toppings, you can ask, how much is it for each extra topping? At some places, they might also ask you if you want your ice cream dipped. Dipped means that they dip it into a sauce that hardens and creates a shell. Usually this is chocolate. However, this is mostly done with soft serve ice cream, which is ice cream that looks like this. Some places might also have different types of cones. The two main types of cones are sugar cones and waffle cones. Sugar cones are usually smaller, harder, and a bit less sweet. Waffle cones are usually bigger, softer, and sweeter. Some places might also have cones that look like this. These are called cake cones. And some other things that you might be able to get at an ice cream shop include sundaes, banana splits, floats, and milkshakes. A sundae is basically ice cream that is served in a bowl or glass and usually has 2 or more scoops of ice cream, whipped cream, a sauce, solid toppings, and a maraschino cherry on top. A banana split is like a sundae, but they take a banana and they split it in half and put the ice cream between the two pieces. A float is when you add ice cream to a glass of soda. Usually the ice cream will be vanilla and the soda will be either root beer or cola. You probably already know what a milkshake is, but in case you don't, a milkshake is ice cream and milk that is combined in a blender. And if it's hot outside, you need to eat your ice cream quickly so that it doesn't melt. You might also want to grab some extra napkins, because if it does melt, it might drip onto your hands or onto your clothes. Finally, if you are at a restaurant and you see that they have pie a la mode or brownie a la mode is actually French, not English, and in this context it just means with ice cream. So apple pie a la mode just means apple pie with ice cream. And if you found this video useful, please don't forget to give it a like and leave a comment letting me know how you like to eat your ice cream.